The Utes have this offense rolling. That's reeled in. It's Simmons. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Scanning the field, it's Beebe. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo.
Turning it on! And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll keep it on the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. The Titans will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Leaves it with the running back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Johnson looking to throw. He's going to take off. Running into the open space. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Now, on the third play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback making checks. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
At the 35, he's loose. And he's wrestled to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
3 yards on the play. Number 92, odds of punting away.
Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hall. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown Titans.
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Kansas State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Johnson wants to throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. Still on his feet at the 25. Tripped up for the tackle. The Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. There he goes. At the 30. 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Utes.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And he tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
The Titans will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes a move. And now the ball is knocked free. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Gonna run it, it's Rodgers. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Clemens. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll test the right side. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He'll sneak it. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And the Utes will try to convert on 4th down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah!
In a 4th and goal situation, bring in the beef. The goal line package, all the heavy guys, the tight ends, and just pound the rock when you need it. Running back falling forward, getting the touchdown. Offense just went big on your booty.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Here's the pressure. Now adjusting. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
This is why Rice-Eccles is one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smallwood. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Titans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in the position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Toledo put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Rockets had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Power football with the run.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Johnson looking to throw. And the defense got him at the 27. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
The Utes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half. Oh, he's got some space. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Quickly complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hall. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Titans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keep slinging it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
The Titans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Out of the backfield, he's open. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Titans will send out the punt unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient, fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Using his legs, it's Rodgers. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Turning it on! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the third quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football, because he is looking really good.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Utes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Grab near the marker. It's Simmons. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Utes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, and nowhere to run.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looks as if he's going to run it. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Utah.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Johnson looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That gives him now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. To the air on first down. Flips it out to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the quarterback brought up to and sacked at the 12.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down. The Titans will try to pin them back with the punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch at the 30. He's got great speed. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together.
There he goes. Past the first down marker and still running. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through it.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Makes it past the marker. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
The give to the tailback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. It's Bray. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Maryland just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory, and that's really the standard there in College Park. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now this offense is back on the field. To the air, it's Beebe. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Titans are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Corner's going to give them room. Makes the grab on the left.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive throwing downfield.
They're going to have to take shots, but I know that, right? The defense knows that. I'm going to stay deep, and I'm going to let you complete all these passes underneath because the clock running is my friend.
Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Hall. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Hauls it in. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Titans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Smallwood. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play. And a 1st down just outside the red zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry here.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Fires to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. To the air, it's Beebe. Lets it fly. Grabbed in the end zone for a touchdown, and there's still a hill to climb, but they are still fighting, staggering, stumbling, but still upright and not finished yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up